What is up, everybody? Welcome back. You can see what we're working on the 3D printer. It's like a Dracula minion thing. I don't know. I just wanted to try it out. I thought it was kind of cool for Halloween, you know? Let me give it to my nephew. All right. Here is what we're talking about tonight. This is our Punisher diorama. Did it about maybe 3 weeks ago. Finished it up. It's really not that complicated. I'm just going to go over some of the facts on what we used. All right, so this is actually just it's actually a Star Wars backpack that I made a resin copy of and cut it in half, flattened it out. I just like that it's just a random bit that you might see on a wall somewhere. Same with this. This is a half of a box that came with a Star Wars figure, and I made resin copies of it. This light, they used to sell Dollar Tree. They don't sell them anymore. I luckily stocked up on about 5 or 6 of them, so I have some laying around. It actually does work. This I just printed. I wanted to age that, but I never got around to it, and then I forgot, and I just thought of it now. Just printed it off the internet. I don't know what this is. This is some sort of little electrical connector that I found. And then these are actually dowels that I just painted and glued in there. There's our Dodge Challenger. It's still dusty. We talked about that last night. Again, this was just printed. That's your Punisher that came with the motorcycle. Here's his little hat thing, helmet deal. I like it just sitting like that. The sledgehammer, I think, is from Triple H, a WWE Elite figure. These barrels are, I mean, I'm sure you know what they are, but they're the ones from, you can get them from Dollar Tree. I actually bought a case of them from some company in California. They do have slime in them. These are those straw packs that you see. I haven't seen any in a while, but I grabbed a couple extra about a year ago or so. They're on clearance at Walgreens, actually. For this, and then I use dowels here. I'm not crazy about straws. I'll use them, but I like dowels better because you can just stick them in like that. I have a lot of... I stress about where my pipes begin and end. I feel like those are the more complicated things to work out. So I like it just like that, like you might see in the real world. This is just the Hobby Lobby window. They're so cheap if you use a coupon, and I drive by a Hobby Lobby once a week for work, so every time I do, I go in and I pick up something just to stockpile. So I don't mind spending it, because to actually make that it's a pain, and I don't know, it's not worth my time. This is a chainsaw from NECA, Texas Chainsaw. I think this door actually works. I'll probably knock the whole thing over. The door actually does work. The doorknobs I got from China on eBay, I don't know, they were like $3 for like 20. They just took forever to get here. The door is also from Hobby Lobby. I think it's under $10 before the coupon, and then with the coupon it's like $6. Again, I can make it. I have made them, but I like the way this looks much better. I have another door. If you wanted to remove the car and just have a closed door, I have another door that just pops in. This doesn't roll up or anything, but you can just remove it. It just pops out. And then you could see in the back, I made just a flat ground to level it off. This fire extinguisher came from I think a Dollar Tree fireman set, and I just painted the hose and the nozzle. Just weathered it a little. I didn't really go crazy with it. I know a lot of people weren't happy with the motorcycle. They thought it could have had better detail, which obviously it could. But I've bought some 1/12 scale motorcycles with higher detail, but they're actually smaller. They're not actually like Marvel Legends scale. They're a little small. Like if I put him on it's kind of silly. But I'm probably gonna at some point come in here and just weather, put some silver on here, put some silver like highlighting in here, I really do like the bike, though. Overall, I'm happy with the bike. I think it's their best vehicle set that they've done. It just needs a little touch-up. Maybe I'll do, once I do that, I'll come back on and show you how I did that. And then these are just some, I don't even know what those are for. I think they hold on like a bumper on a car. I have a box of them, and I just use them for detail here and there. It's not really a super complicated diorama, but it has, a lot of times you'll look at a diorama and say, you know, it's all right, but something's missing. You have to go back and add details, little things to just make it look a little less clean, because it really shouldn't be clean. And you could, I don't know if you could see it. There's like, I don't know where that came from. There's almost like, it almost looks like there's glitter in the paint. If there's not, I think maybe when I sealed it, I don't know why it came out like that. I mean, I don't mind. You really can't notice it. And it doesn't really, like, take away from it. Maybe the paint I used? I mean, but nah, because it's here too. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I know maybe the green paint was a metallic. Maybe that had some, like, sparkly aspect to it. I don't know if it shows up. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see it there. But, I don't think it takes away from the piece. So that's it. That's the diorama. If you have any questions about it, any questions about the paint I use, any details, let me know in the comments. Also, if you subscribe, just hit, hey, I subscribed. I'll subscribe back, and I'll acknowledge any questions, any answers. I'll answer every question. Well, I mean, obviously, I'm only getting 15 views, so it's not that hard, but I'm really going to strive, no matter how many views it has, to answer any questions and comments. So reach out, let me know. Also, check me out on Instagram. I'm going to put a link in my YouTube profile somewhere. I got to figure out where that goes. But also Lone Wolf Labs on Instagram as well. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.